Welcome to the deep dive. So, if you've spent any time scrolling TikTok, Reels, Shorts, you know what runs the internet now, right? It's the sound. Those little 5-second audio clips, the remix songs, those totally absurd meme sounds that just get shared billions of times. But here's the thing we're really diving into today. What if you could actually own those sounds, tokenize them, trade them like a stock or a crypto coin? We're taking a close look at a proposal for a project called NoizLabs. They're aiming to be, well, the first Web3 launchpad and decentralized exchange, a DX, built just for audio clips, turning them into community-owned assets. Our mission here is to kind of cut through the jargon, understand this claimed market gap they see, look at their solution, which sounds pretty techy, and check out their strategy, their roadmap.
Yeah, and what's really interesting looking at the source material is how they kick things off. It's not just abstract tech talk. They immediately talk about founder product fit, which basically means the founder isn't just some outsider. They're described as an active meme coin trader. So they know the culture. They know what creates hype, what makes things go viral in, the current Web3 meme world. It's someone who actually understands why certain memes catch on and, maybe more importantly, why they hold value or don't.
Okay, so that inside knowledge must have sparked something.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the big meme coins now, DOGE, SHIB, PPE, all those, they're all visual, right? GIFs, images, little bits of text. And the founder seems to have looked at that and gone, wait a minute, audio. It drives so much culture, especially Gen Z culture, but it's completely untapped in Web3. It's just not part of the token game yet.
That's exactly the problem they're pointing to. And the scale they're talking about is, well, it's huge. The source estimates over 1 billion interactions with meme sounds every single month. Think about that. It's like this global engine of just shared moments. They literally say the internet is kept alive by short-form audio. The demand, the usage, it's clearly there. But the money, the value, it doesn't flow back.
1 billion. Okay, hold on. 1 billion interactions. How are they counting that? Is that like realistic user engagement or just algorithms playing sounds over and over?
Well, it's a global figure, and yeah, it's counting total engagement across platforms like TikTok, Reels, the big ones where audio is central. Even if you think that number might be a bit inflated, just think about how many sounds you hear daily. That one song snippet, that weird animal noise, whatever it is, we all know them. It proves there's this massive cultural asset class generating probably billions in attention value, but it all goes to the platforms, not the person who made the sound or the meme.
Right, okay. The virality is undeniable. But why hasn't audio been tokenized effectively before? What's the actual technical hurdle? Why is it hard to turn an MP3 or whatever into a tradable crypto asset?
And that is the gap you see. That's what NoizLabs says they're solving. Tokenizing a picture, like a JPEG for an NFT, relatively simple, right? It's one file, one digital fingerprint or hash. But sound, especially meme sounds, they can be layered, remixed, timed dynamically. Plus, there's the basic platform issue. The TikToks and Instagrams were never built to give you ownership or revenue cut of the sounds you use or popularize. So NoizLabs is saying, essentially, the tech standard for easy, one-click audio tokenization, it just wasn't there. Their solution is this audio token launchpad designed to remove complexity, make it doable for anyone, not just, hardcore blockchain devs.
Okay, that clicks. Solve the tech problem, tap into that viral loop, but what's in it for the actual creators, the people making these sounds in the first place?
That's the crucial piece. The core incentive is this decentralized creator revenue share from tokenized audio clips. That's the hook. When a creator mints their sound on NoizLabs, they basically lock in a percentage, a perpetual decentralized cut of all the trading volume for that specific sound token forever. It directly tackles that problem of platforms keeping almost all the value.
Right, so it changes the whole dynamic. Now let's talk market size. They're positioning themselves right at this intersection. You've got the existing meme coin market. They peg it at $60 billion.
Yeah.
And then the huge creator economy, like $250 billion. But I got to push back a little here. The meme coin world.
Yeah.
That's often pure speculation, right? Short-term flips, degen traders, as they call them. The creator economy feels more about long-term IP, building community. Can you really merge those two mindsets effectively?
That's a really sharp point. It does seem like mixing oil and water sometimes. But their argument, what the source material claims, is that sound is the next evolution of meme trading. Their strategy seems to be grab the Gen Z meme creators who already live and breathe virality and connect them with the degen traders, the Folks who understand the crypto side, the liquidity, the trading aspect. Their target audience is very specific. That 1834 digital native segment obsessed with sound memes and token ownership. They break it down. You've got the degins, the creators, sound designers needing monetization, the meme enthusiasts who just want to own a piece of culture, and importantly, those Gen Z creators churning out the actual content. They're betting that sound itself is the bridge. It connects the speculative impulse with the creative one.
Okay, all right. So if you're trying to attract both these groups, the platform needs features for both. They make this really bold claim comparing themselves. They want to be pump.fun plus radium plus sound.xyz for audio. Wow, that's ambitious. Basically an all-in-one shop for sound tokens. It is a very aggressive analogy, yeah. Just to quickly break those down for listeners, pump.fun is known for making token creation super fast, almost frictionless. Radium is a big, fast, decentralized exchange, mainly on Solana. And sound.xyz is already known for music NFTs. So NoizLabs is basically saying, we take the best bits of all three, easy creation, fast trading, music audio focus, but we apply it specifically to this untapped world of meme audio, and we fix the monetization part. Looking at their comparison chart, their competitive analysis, what features really make them stand out, especially compared to sound.xyz, which you'd think would be the closest competitor? Well, the source highlights 5 key things. Number 1 is obvious. Audio tokenization specifically for these short-form memeable sounds. That's the baseline others lack in this niche.
But then you get the differentiators. They list AI remixing and a gamified system. These seem pretty unique in combination. Pump.fun has gamification, sure, but not the audio tokenization or the utility token structure they describe. Sound.xyz has the audio focus, but apparently lacks the AI remixing, staking features, and the gamified elements NoizLabs plans. They claim to check all 5 boxes. That AI remixing feature is particularly interesting. It suggests it's not just about minting one sound. Creators could potentially use built-in AI tools to spin off new versions, creating more tokens, more engagement, a continuous loop.
Ah, I see. That's where the monetization could really multiply,
Yeah.
right? If every popular remix also becomes a token that links back, maybe shares revenue with the original. Continuous incentive. Okay, let's get into the engine room then, the business model.
Okay.
How are they planning to actually make money from all this creating, remixing, trading?
It looks like a 4-part model, pretty standard for these kinds of platforms, but tailored to audio. First, token creation fees. When you use the Launchpad to make your sound into a token, there's a fee. Makes sense. Second, 0.25% DEX trading fees. Once those sound tokens are live and people start trading them on their built-in decentralized exchange, they take a small slice of each trade. That fuels the platform.
Okay, fees for creating, fees for trading. And you mentioned gamification. There's a revenue stream there too, right?
Right.
The meme battle arena. Exactly. That's the third part. Meme battle entry fees. So they're building this competitive, maybe fun aspect where users pay a small fee to enter their sounds into battles. It drives usage, engagement, and brings in revenue.
And the fourth piece is more about the token itself, the NoIZ token. It's the non-IIZ buyback and burn cycle.
Right. We should definitely explain that. Buyback and burn. Why is that important for their own token, NOIZ? What's it do?
It's a deflationary mechanism, basically. Pretty common in crypto projects. The idea is, as the platform earns revenue from those first 3 things, the creation fees, trading fees, battle fees, they use a portion of that income to go onto the open market and buy back their own NoIZ tokens. And then crucially, they burn them, permanently remove them from circulation. This reduces the total supply over time. The goal is to increase scarcity and theoretically support the token's price as the platform gets used more. It rewards token holders by building in this structural demand.
Got it. So the platform's success directly feeds back into the value of its own token through this mechanism. That makes sense. Now, how do they plan to get this thing off the ground? A platform like this lives or dies on network effects, on getting lots of people using it quickly. What's the go-to-market plan?
Yeah, it's all about community building initially. They're launching an ambassadors program, partnering directly with influential meme enthusiasts, people already deep in that culture. Makes sense. They'll also have referral tasks, incentivizing early users to bring in their friends, standard growth hacking stuff. But the big thing seems to be this 150 days retro airdrop campaign. That's a long airdrop window. It creates sustained buzz and rewards people for getting involved early and sticking around, likely tied to creating or trading sounds on the platform. It's designed to kickstart activity right away.
Okay, so they launch, they get people in with the airdrop. How do they measure if it's actually working? What are the key metrics they'll be watching?
The growth metrics they list focus on 2 main things: money and people. They're tracking TX volume and liquidity. That's the financial health of the DEX. Are people actually trading significant amounts?
Then for activity, it's measured daily active users. Are people coming back day after day? Basic engagement metric.
Ah,
But the really critical one, I think, for their specific mission is user-generated token launches, or UGTL. UGTL.
Hmm.
So that's basically tracking how many new sound tokens people are creating themselves, right? Not just trading the initial ones.
Exactly. It's the measure of creative adoption. If UGTL is high, it means the community isn't just speculating, they're actively using the launchpad. It means Noise Labs might actually be succeeding in lowering that barrier and becoming the go-to place for turning sounds into tokens. That number is key.
And they have a seriously ambitious timeline for all this. The roadmap snapshot they provide, it moves fast, starting pretty much, well, later next year, according to this.
Yeah, it's aggressive. Q4 2025 is slated for the MVP, the minimum viable product launch, and kicking off that big airdrop campaign. Then, bam, Q1 2026, the core stuff comes online. The actual Noise Labs DX, the Launchpad version 1, and the TGE, the token generation event for their non-OIZ utility token. That's when the token officially launches. And right after that, Q2 2026, they're already focused on expanding the ecosystem, bringing on verified creators, and implementing creators' governance. It shows a clear path: build the tech, launch the token, then quickly empower the creators and build out the community features.
So putting it all together, the core idea is pretty clear. Noise Labs wants to grab the huge cultural value, locked up in viral audio value, currently captured mainly by big social media platforms, and shift it. Shift it to a decentralized, tokenized economy where anyone can own, trade, and create value from sound. And we should probably mention the team listed driving this: Emperor, Akbar Hunu, Phoenix R, Asher, and Dimma. Looks like a mix of development, strategy, design, and content backgrounds.
Yeah, and connecting it all back. It really leaves you with the big question, doesn't it? It's something for you, the listener, to think about. We're in this time where sound is just absolutely dominant in driving culture, especially online culture. Yet owning those sounds, those moments, is impossible or just fleeting.
So, if a platform like Noise Labs actually does manage to crack the code to make audio tokenization genuinely easy and accessible, could we see a fundamental shift? Could owning the sound become like the next big thing in digital assets, maybe even bigger than visual NFTs for certain demographics? Could it spark this entirely new, maybe kind of chaotic, but definitely decentralized marketplace for meme IP? That's the potential future they're trying to build.